Hello everyone. Welcome back to the entertainment channel that always brings the most exciting and latest news about the world of K-pop and Korean celebrities. This time we bring a news that really makes many fans surprised, curious, even cannot stop talking about it. Imagine Cha Eun-woo, a handsome idol and actor who is currently serving his military service, suddenly becomes the spotlight not only because of his discipline and humility, but because of an unexpected moment, a visit from a mysterious woman who suddenly appears at the military headquarters where he serves. Who exactly is this woman? How did he manage to get into a strictly military area that is notoriously difficult for civilians to penetrate? And most importantly, what does it have to do with Cha Eun-woo? It is these questions that make netizens excited. There are many speculations ranging from family, old friends, to special figures who may have deeper ties with this ASTRO member. Well, in this news video, we will disassemble the complete chronology of the surprise visit, the reactions of the other soldiers, until it is finally revealed who this mysterious woman really is. And believe me, the answer will take your breath away. This story stems from a report by a source in the military who leaked that at the end of last week, the atmosphere at the headquarters where Cha Eun-woo served was suddenly crowded. Typically, visits are made only by the soldier's nuclear family, such as parents or siblings. But this time, a young woman with a simple but elegant appearance came in specially and directly asked Cha Eun-woo. Another soldier who saw the moment admitted that he was silent, because the woman came with a different aura. He looked confident, dressed in casual but polite clothes, and was accompanied by an official liaison staff from the military. This indicates that this visit is not arbitrary, but has received special permission from the authorities. Everyone is wondering, who is he really? Why did you come and look for Eun-woo? Said one of the soldiers who came to watch. The arrival of this woman was of course the subject of great discussion within the headquarters. How not? So far Eun-woo is known to be very secretive about his personal life, especially after entering the military. He rarely receives guests from outside, even family visits are very limited. But this time it was different. Unit Commander Eun-woo even looks to greet the guests with a respectful attitude, then calls directly the name Cha Eun-woo. At that time, Eun-woo, who was undergoing routine training, looked surprised, but immediately stopped her activities to meet the mysterious guest. One of the witnesses said that Eun-woo's expression changed between shocked, happy, and emotional. He walked quickly to the visiting room, and was even seen smiling slightly. Another soldier commented, "We've rarely seen Eun-woo show such a warm expression. Usually he is always calm, focused on the task. But this time, he looked different, like meeting someone who means a lot to him." As soon as this news spread out, speculation immediately exploded on social media. The hashtag Cha Eun-woo mystery visitor even became trending on Korean and international Twitter. Fans began to guess who this woman was. Many fans speculate that this handsome idol may indeed secretly have a romantic relationship that has been hidden from the public. Some fans have suggested that the figure may be Eun-woo's older sister or close cousin, who has rarely been exposed to the media. Not a few thought that the woman was one of the celebrity colleagues, considering that Eun-woo is known to have many artist friends both among idols and actors. However, all the speculation was finally broken after the identity of the woman began to be revealed. And as it turned out, this figure really surprised everyone. After days of speculation, the Korean media finally managed to get a leak about who exactly was the woman who came to see Cha Eun-woo in the military. And as it turns out, the figure is Cha Eun-woo's own older sister. Yeah, that's right. Her real name is Lee Dong-wai, or better known in close family circles as Nuna Eun-woo. Although he does not work in the entertainment world, he is known as a figure who is very close to his younger brother since childhood. This news instantly made many people relieved and even more amazed. The reason is that not a few fans panicked because they thought it was a secret boyfriend. However, the fact is that the visit was a loving moment for a brother to his sister, who is now undergoing a hard time in the military. A source close to the family even leaked, her brother came not only to visit, but also to bring something that means a lot to Eun-woo. He brings a handwritten letter from their mother, as well as Eun-woo's favorite home cooking since childhood. According to eyewitnesses at the headquarters, when Cha Eun-woo saw his older brother enter the visiting room, he was immediately moved and couldn't hide his emotions. Despite trying to be tough in front of fellow soldiers, his eyes looked teary. The two sat face to face and seemed to be talking for quite some time. Her brother rubbed Eun-woo's arm a few times, as if encouraging her. In fact, Eun-woo looked down for a long time, as if holding back tears when he received a letter from his mother. The atmosphere was really touching. One of the other soldiers said, "It's like watching a Korean drama, but it's real." Eun-woo, who is usually strong and calm, looks so fragile when she meets her family. All of us who watched were stunned. As soon as the woman's identity was revealed, netizens immediately flooded social media with comments "I guess the secret girlfriend, it turns out her brother. What a sweet relationship they have. Cha Eun-woo looks more human. It turns out that he can also be fragile when it comes to family. I swear I cried reading this. You can imagine how much I miss Eun-woo and his family. Her sister is really beautiful. No wonder many people think wrong at first." International fans were also impressed. Many made fan art about the moment, depicting Eun-woo in his military uniform sitting with his older brother, while receiving a letter from his mother. Keep in mind, since the beginning of her debut in ASTRO until now a big actor, Eun-woo has always been known to be close to her family. He often mentions how important the role of his mother and brother in supporting his career. In an old interview, Eun-woo once said, "My brother is one of the people who understands me the most. He always advised me honestly, even when I was at the peak of popularity." That is why, when his brother came to the military, the moment felt so emotional and personal. Many say that this shows another side of Cha Eun-woo, not only as a perfect idol, but also as a younger brother who misses his family. This moment also gave rise to a new discussion. What will happen when Eun-woo finishes his military service? Fans are eagerly awaiting his return to the music scene and screen. Many argue that the experience in the military as well as emotional moments like this will make Eun-woo return with a more mature character, both as an actor and singer. One of the popular comments from netizens said, "After leaving the army, I'm sure Eun-woo will grow up. Seeing him cry for his family made me believe he had a genuine heart. It will affect the way he acts and sings later." The visit of the mysterious woman who turns out to be Cha Eun-woo's sister manages to open up another side of him. More human, warmer, and closer to family. Fans who initially panicked are now even more amazed, because their idols are not only handsome and talented, but also have deep emotional ties with their families. And of course, this moment will continue to be remembered as one of the most moving stories of Cha Eun-woo's enlistment journey. The visit of the mysterious woman who is finally revealed to be Cha Eun-woo's sister really becomes a moment that opens up another side of the star. Behind her figure that is known to always be perfect on stage and screen, it turns out that Eun-woo is also just a younger sister who misses the warmth of family. The brief but harrowing encounter left a deep impression not only on Eun-woo himself, but also on his fellow soldiers and millions of fans around the world. Now fans are increasingly convinced that after completing her mandatory military service, Eun-woo will return with a stronger, more mature, and more meaningful version of herself. This simple but emotional moment is a reminder that fame is not everything, because family is still home and a true source of strength. And for the fans, this story makes them fall in love with Cha Eun-woo even more, not only as an idol artist, but also as a loving human being.